Good morning, everybody. I hope this video finds you well. Today is going to be an actual smorgasbord of various subjects. You might call this the junk drawer of MM here. I am just going to cover a bunch of just miscellaneous subjects. And in itself, each one is probably worth its own video, but I feel like just making a hodgepodge, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to make a hodgepodge. And it's going to kind of jump all over the place, and that's okay. There's people that don't like the fact that I do this kind of wide-ranging stuff. They want me to focus on one thing, and only on one thing. Therefore, I'm the expert on that. I don't care if I'm an expert. I'm not an expert in anything. I don't care. If you're looking for an expert, you don't go to me. You go to somebody like CNN. They're always talking about experts. Fox News. They're constantly talking about their collections of experts. Don't you know? Today, we're going to start off here with Chinese high-speed trains. Chinese high-speed trains are fucking awesome, guys. You ride a high-speed train, you're never going to fly again. They're just awesome. About 2008, China and the United States decided to both simultaneously start a program of implementing high-speed trains. The United States would, of course, develop the systems and then implement them, and China would also develop their own homegrown high-speed trains and then implement them. And now it's 2022, a whole bunch of years later, and China's high-speed network there's more high-speed rail in China than the entire rest of the world combined. There's more high-speed trains in China than the entire rest of the world combined. And China leads in the fastest trains in the world. Now, there are a couple of bullet trains that theoretically can go faster, but they actually don't go faster. So what I'm talking about is not what the theoretical things say in paper. I'm talking about when you're actually sitting in the train, how fast does the train go if you're going from A to B? China has the fastest ones. Make no mistake about that. So if you're going to be an armchair expert, go ahead, be an armchair expert. I don't give a fuck. China has the fastest trains, cleanest trains, best network of trains, nicest train stations, and the cheapest prices. The prices for a high-speed train in China is so cheap. No other high-speed trains, no other train systems can beat it. You can lumber around on an American Amtrak to go half the distance, 10 times the price, at 1/6 of the speed. No, it's more like 1/20th of the speed. There's just no comparison. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you a little video here about Chinese high speed, where we get a bunch of people from the West riding in high speed trains in China and their impressions. Check it out.
外国人首次坐中国高铁。
Look how fast we're going! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Amazing.
413 is gonna happen. We're going to Mexico.
2022.
Oh my god, 12 minutes an hour, and we are going to be going at the absolute max speed of any train in the entire world.
430.
431! Ah, we hit 431 kilometers per hour!
Jesus Christ. A train just went
past on the outside. Here's our train leaving, and the view is really amazing.
Look at my balance, pretty good, huh? Well, we're clipping at about 300 and some kilometers per hour. Chongqing and Chengdu. Now look at how smooth this train is. It feels very compact, there's no noise. I don't need to do a bathroom and toilet check, but just trust me on my word, it's beautiful in this train, okay? First class, and that was the price of $50 for the first class ticket. You can see all the chairs there. There's plugins, there's monitors, and all that electric doors, as you can see.
Oh my god, 400
I would say I think we're breaking the pace of a normal London train right now.
Yeah, this is the speed of a train up to London from America.
100 kilometres already, bro.
What? Guys, there is a speedo in each carriage on the ceiling. Italy speeding up, bro. Oh my gosh, 3:15.
The Chinese train is not shaking. Look at this. And there is another train passing us right now, and still it's very smooth.
And I thought, oh my goodness. And then it continued to travel even faster. I could not believe what I was seeing and experiencing.
And landmass wise, it's bigger than China. There's no high-speed rail in my country. Isn't that amazing? The camera is balancing on the shelf of this train at 300 and some kilometers an hour. Impressive infrastructure, China. Well done.
It's not touching the ground, it's hovering above the ground. I've never experienced anything like this in any other country. I think we need to all get kick back. Lovely stuff.
장난 아니다. 새로 지은 공항 같은 느낌? 되게 깨끗하고 게이트도 많고 뭐 먹을 것도 많고 그러네요. 음식점 같은 거. 아 이렇게 생겼군요, 여러분. 뭐뭐다 했네. 기차를 타고 이제 빠버샤오시를 가는데 여기서 이제 또 중국이 크다는 거를 다시 한번 느낍니다. 한국에도 이제 까오티에가 있어요. KTX라고 하는데 한국은 이제 서울에서 쇼尔到 부산시 한국의 끝에서 끝인데 한 2시간밖에 안 걸려요. 2시간 조금 넘게. 중국은 역시 땅이 크다 보니까 시안에서 이후까지 가는데 8시간을 기차를 타고 가야 돼요. 이기지 않는 그런 나라예요.
中国好久啊，但是还没坐过中国的高铁，所以今天我要体验一下高铁的速度，200公里，哦，很快的，很快的。
我的快价的一般的火车是不到100。
First time I traveled in the maglev, we hit 400 and I thought, oh my goodness. And then it continued to travel even faster. I could not believe what I was seeing and experiencing. And it is currently doing top speed, flying pretty much at 431 kilometers an hour. And it still feels very comfortable for the speed at which it's traveling.
That's pretty darn cool, you have to admit, huh? You're riding this train and it's... And the train stations are just outstanding. It's just mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. Now, but what does the, United States can't build shit, and still there's no high-speed trains at all. There's a little bit of a track that's laid down in some fields in the middle of nowhere in California that will build one station here and one station there that are way outside of any cities. And it's just going to be, see, America has high-speed trains, but nobody's going to use them because it doesn't take you from A to B. It takes you from bumfuck there to bumfuck over there. The only people who would probably use the damn things would be migrant farmers. whatever. But what does America have to say? What does the American government have to say when China is so outrageously blown the American model out of the water? What does America have to say? Check this out. This is an actual statement from the White House, or the government, the American government. Check it out, seriously.
So when you have a strategic competitor like China, investing sometimes multiples of what we are in forms of transportation, that it's nothing against Chinese citizens, but I'm not content that a Chinese citizen can count on a dramatically better standard of, let's say, train travel than a U.S. citizen. I think Americans should always have the best.
Now think about that, right? Only two conclusions. You can only come to two conclusions. Either A, they're just fucking lying. Lying. Or two, they're just delusional, crazy people, completely unaware of the realities of the world. Take your pick. Is the government incompetent, or are they criminal villainy liars? Which one is it? You choose. You choose. All right, enough of that bullshit. Let's go on to something a little bit more cheerful. This is a chick, this is a girl. I don't know her, but I sure as hell would like to know her. She looks like a hell of a lot of fun. It's something that I've tried to describe to other people. You know, attractiveness can only get you so far. It's your personality that keeps you in relationships. It's your personality that attracts other people to you. And this girl is 100% personality. Man, I could just eat her up. She is just awesome. Absolutely, positively awesome. She would be a lot of fun to be with. And that's how it works in relationships. You know, you be with other people because you like to be with them. Not because you're compelled to be with them. Not because you're supposed to be with them. Not because they've got a big bank account. No. Or they drive a nice car. No. Or because they got nice arms or boobs or big feet or whatever the hell makes your boat float. It doesn't matter. The mere fact that they got personality. Oh, I can eat that up. And she's got lots of personality. My hat's off to you, chick. Whoever the hell you are, I love you, girl. Check her out. You know, everybody is different. That's why I like this, you know? Everybody's different. That's a good thing. You don't want to be everybody the same. That's this woke mentality. Everybody's going to be the same. You're not going to talk this way. You're not going to talk this way because you're going to offend everybody. And blah, 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 blah. I like people being different. So what I'm going to do here is going to show you another girl, woman, girl, and I think she's got a great voice. And she's going to sing an American song. So let's watch her sing this American song. She's a country girl in China. Watch her sing this American song. Why don't you? And you gotta admit, she's awesome.
It's a plan where you probably never see me. I push a Lamborghini, 抽着买起来 Houdini. My body shaped like genie, booty dreamy with a teeny. Yes, I told him to his title, so he's free me. When he leave me, I go hard in the blue. Biggie white, give me the loop. I'm a class millionaire, bitch, ain't got the crew.
You know, she's pretty damn awesome, isn't she? Yeah, she's singing this American song. She sings other American songs too. She lives with her mother, and her mother is always got something bad to say. But I think that her mother loves her very much. But it's still all right. So here's some of her other songs. If you're Chinese, these are well-known songs. I mean, they're like, you know how everybody in America knows Beatles songs. Even if you're Gen XYZ, it doesn't matter. There's these songs that everybody knows. Well, she sings these very, very well-known songs. She must be a hit at all the KTVs. I tell you what, she's just awesome. And I love that. I love that. I really don't like when people are like, oh, I'm afraid to speak. I'm afraid to sing. I'm afraid to dance. I'm afraid. Life is too short. Don't be fucking afraid. Okay? Don't be afraid. You like that girl over there? You say, I like you. Care for a cup of coffee? I pay. I'll even buy you a donut if you want. Life's too short. Life's too short. Have a good time. Make it a great time. Check out some of her other songs, okay? Don't be afraid.
你问我这个冬天会冷吗？没有你的冬天，我会一直唱着唱着，直到你出现，为你丰满，只唱你爱，来痛快，哭个痛快，曲终人散。那朵玫瑰没有荆棘，最好的报复是美丽，最美的盛开是反击。别让谁去改变了你，想走就请立马走到爱一笔勾销。看爱恨不能潦草，红尘烧啊烧，一生死无愧证明谁重要。我们爱都爱了，害怕什么？爱着爱着，过完余生化出去。骂人了一下，我爱，没有干你事儿，你叫什么？
That was a lot of fun, huh? I kind of like her. Speaking of girls and things I like KTVs. There's family KTVs, there's individual KTVs. I mean, there's KTVs and bars and stuff. When I speak of KTVs, I generally speak of business KTVs because I go to factories a lot and I spend time in the business KTVs where I'm socializing and smoozing and all kinds of stuff. The days of me just kind of being wild and crazy, they're kind of over. I got a kid and I'm getting a daddy belly, you know, and my medicine that I'm taking for my damn heart kind of controls my alcohol intake and this and that and this and that. So I can't be as wild and crazy as I used to be. But I still love going there, and I like to belt out a couple of songs. Even though I can't sing for shit, don't matter. Doesn't matter. It just matters you just go on up and you sing. I love to sing country and western. But everybody wants me to sing Michael Jackson. I can't sing Michael Jackson. And the number one song they want me to sing, just about every KTV I go to is always, sing Beat It, Beat It. Well, beat it, beat it. It's like, I don't want to sing Beat It. And it's got to be a song I know. Sometimes they put up these songs I've never heard before. It's like, usually they put up songs I know. You know? But, yada, yada, yada. Okay, guys. Here's a couple of views of a business KTV. I'm not showing any of the questionable sections. So these videos here are just going to show you, you know, some of the girls when they're coming up. A lot of the KTVs, they dress them up in different outfits. I just got a couple of these videos here kind of show you what it's a little bit like. I don't want this to be an entire KTV video, just show you a couple little snippets here. And check it out, because I think the girls are fun. And now, now you'll notice there's beer. You can guarantee beer, and it's cheap though. It's really expensive in KTV establishments, but it's a lot of fun, and we enjoy it. Check it out.
跟我走吧，天亮就出发，梦已经醒来，心不会害怕，有一个地方，熬过了多少漫长的黑夜，以为就能把你彻底忘却，可是回忆偏偏不肯作别。
This next little snippet is a little political stuff. If you're in the West, the inflation is raging. There's hardly any inflation in China. We're doing pretty well. I mean, there's a little bit of inflation, just a tiny bit, but it's nothing like what you see in the United States, nothing like you see in the West. And it's time for us to revisit what the United States government said exactly 1 year ago about this inflation. Because at that time, the question was, the United States is spending so much money on the pandemic and everything that it's going to cause inflation. And of course the government is saying, no, it isn't. There will be a temporary blip of inflation because of the pandemic, but that's all. It's not going to be due to our spending money. That's their narrative. When in reality, you see, something else happened. The nation that spent the most money gets the worst inflation. All over the world is a pandemic. So if the pandemic was the cause of inflation, then all the inflation would be the same throughout the world, but it isn't. The inflation is tied to the US dollar and who uses it and who spends it, and that's the United States. And then Europe secondly, for a couple of other complex reasons. Russia, China, India, SEO, Africa, inflation's kind of low. They're not really reporting that, but that's the reality. You people who are in the United States, you are fucked. Your government has fucked you over. So let's check out what they had to say while they were lying through their teeth and telling you that it's all because of something else. Check out history.
I really doubt that we're going to see an inflationary cycle.
Most economic analysts believe that it will have a temporary or transitory impact.
The faster than expected increase in some of those prices is actually a good sign.
The overwhelming consensus is going to pop up a little bit and then go back down. No one's talking about this great,
This is something that will settle down.
Transitory.
Transitory.
And the data shows that most of the price increases we've seen were expected and are expected to be temporary. There's nobody suggesting there's unchecked inflation on the way. It's highly unlikely that it's going to be long-term inflation that's going to get out of hand. I don't know anybody who's worried about inflation.
Over the last couple of months, we actually saw it trended downward.
President Biden's chief of staff, Ron Klain, enthusiastically retweeted an economist who had said in part most of the economic problems we're facing, inflation, supply chains, etc., are high-class problems.
What is the Granholm plan to increase oil production in America?
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Well, the number one thing that the president can do is help get COVID under control. That we know is the root cause of inflation.
President Biden this afternoon saying he thinks we're at the peak of the crisis right now and that lower prices are on the way.
The inflation has everything to do with the supply chain. Make no mistake, inflation is largely the fault of Putin. I'm going to do everything I can to minimize Putin's price hike here at home.
If you want to get rid of inflation,
the only way to do it is to undo a lot of the Trump tax cuts.
I think ever since you've come into office, things are really looking up. You know, gas is up, rent is up, food is up, everything.
All right. So the United States is run by, like I said before, they're either delusional idiots or they're lying villains. Which one is it? It's either one or the other. There's the proof. You just saw it. And you're going to have an election here in November to choose between a villain or an idiot. That's America, democracy for you. All right, that's enough of that bullshit. Let's talk about heart. 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 Again, I got some chicks. They're just hanging out together and having fun and, you know, impromptu singing a song and getting all emotional about it. And that's heart, because people in China have heart and they're not afraid to show that they have heart. And I love that people have heart. You can have heart in a good way, a heart in a bad way, but you become real. I love that. I really love that about people. Having real, genuine heart. So watch these attractive gals with their wonderful heart. I love this.
他不懂你的心，假装宁静；他不懂爱情，把它当游戏；他不懂表明和坚持，除了对不起就只剩。他不懂你的心，假装冷静；他不懂爱情，把它当游戏；他不懂表明相爱这件事，除了对不起就只剩叹息。
I like that about, you know, singing, girls eating good food, you know. It's life, right? It's a good thing, right? Your best memories will not be about the projects you have at work. Your best memories will be about your friends getting together and doing things together. And your pets. I gotta do something about cats. So here, this little blurb here is just some stuff on cats. I like cats because cats are just, well, they're just so cat. I love that. I love that. I love that. Cats are just so damn awesome. I mean, don't you know? Don't you know? So check out some of this cat stuff. Not going to be a long segment, just a little bit of cat stuff. Put a little smile on your face, huh? You know, one of the complaints that I've had on numerous occasions is people says, why do I put girls in the videos. I should be talking about gray aliens. You guys fucking nuts? I like girls.
海风吹潮汐，或吹向你。咬一口热恋冰淇淋，牵你手漫步夏夜里，星星不经意都流进你的眼睛。
Come on. Hey, greedy, don't fret. What you see is what you get. You need it.
你最能吼，一种人最能求。世间无限，但请守，如荷花离愁。梦是梦中秀，花谢人川流。温和为愁，离人心上秋。我沾双色，描清秋。画中你最能够。也许这世间本无求。风吹潮汐，或吹向你。咬一口热恋冰淇淋，牵你手漫步夏夜里，星星不经意都流进你的眼睛。
Pretty cool, right? Alright, so it's what I've been saying all along. There's nothing here that I haven't been saying all along. It's just that they don't talk with such crazed passion like I talk. You know, they're more calm, speaking softly, and knowledgeable. Call a spade a spade. Anyways, you don't have to believe me, you can believe them. And while I'm on this rantathon or mix of whatever, I'm going to throw in some dance, just like I did in the other video there, just some more dance for you guys to enjoy people gyrating. Dance is a big part of China, big part of Chinese social life. So check out some dance stuff. There won't be a lot. For those of you who hate dance, who hate music, who hate dogs, who hate cats, who hate women, who hate and 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 hate. I don't even know why you're even watching this because you're so filled with hate. But go check out some dancing here. A little bit of dancing here. Enjoy it. It's okay. Enjoy.
I'ma keep it going. I'ma keep it going. Back, boom, 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 boom. Hold up.
let's talk a little bit about cars. China's got lots and lots of really cool cars. In the United States, you have what? I don't know. 20 car brands to choose from, each with maybe 5 makes or models. I don't know. China's got a couple thousand, each with 5 or 6 variants. There's so much to choose from. It's all cutting edge and they're all really cool. I could easily make 100 videos on cars alone. It's just mind-boggling. Here's a couple of cars that are currently available right now. Even though the video talks about it being just go ahead. They're available right now. I could go buy one right now down the street if I wanted to. Check out these cars. They're really cool. You don't see them in the States. Lots of reasons for that. But they're here in China because this is where the factories are. You want the freshest bread, you go where the bread's made. You want fresh milk, you go where the cows live. You want the newest and greatest technology, you go to where the factories are making them. Check out these cars.
Stand up. 老外怎么看国产车
Wow. Yeah, I like the design. It's very futuristic. I've never seen a screen like that.
Yeah, big screens, especially this one.
Oh, fancy. Stand up.
It's really good, and it's good like shape for the screen, and so you can like watch movies. That's kind of cool.
Although
really
for
good.
a driver, talking to me.
I would not. I would not.
This 车60万
It's electric, right? For other electric cars, it's more expensive in Europe. It's more than 100,000.
If you're looking for an electric car, it's good competition.
I mean, I really do like the lines. If you get the look from the front along the whole length of the car, it's kind of sexy in a way, you know, great looking car. Now look at this. The seats move to give you absolute maximum comfort. Wow, it's like first class in an aeroplane. More champagne, please. And it's like a window. It's fantastic. Well, I've never seen anything like it. Great way to feel like relaxing. It's a great idea. It's just a fun idea. I would think 1 million renminbi.
600,000.
I would take a vehicle like this. This is an ideal vehicle for traveling.
Oh, oh my God! You're right. It's a heart. It's a heart. That's cool. Right. The size of that blinker is just awesome. That's huge. Gull wing doors. I'm already impressed. I never thought of that. Guy like me, that's really good. Oh my God! And it's got a footrest. I can like lie back and take a nap. All right, that's pretty cool. When I was a kid, nobody was buying Japanese cars. Everybody said, "Oh, these Japanese cars, garbage." Of course, now in America, Japanese cars are everywhere in the U.S. So could this car compete in the American market? It would blow the American market away. If China can bring its cars to the U.S., they will definitely sell.
门把手对开门的智能轿跑，谁看谁不迷幻？轿跑大家见过吧？但是未来20年的科技豪华智能轿跑，你见过吗？没错，高和又出新车了，就是这台 HiFi Z。该说不说，这车光是外观看着颜值我都打满分。车头黑色的 V 字造型前盖，加上两侧的装甲外壳设计，还有比1代还要优秀的可以投影的 PML 大灯，未来时尚感展现的淋漓尽致。没有门把手的对开门智能感应，它好像在对我说：“快来我的怀抱。”你以为就这就完了吗？车内还有数字机器人 HiFiBot 拥有创新智能多轴位移系统。你好，我是 HiFiBot， 我来了。128色的氛围灯，哪个妹妹能拒绝？最关键，这个大轮毂我直接爱了，家人们！国产车现在真的是越来越牛了。
Yeah, those cars are pretty cool. You know, China's got all kinds of technology that you don't see in the West because, you know, China bad, China bad, China bad. China bad, China bad, China bad. So you're in seeing shit, guys. You have no fucking idea how far behind the West is becoming. One of my interests is, of course, military. And And while all the neat gadgets and stuff that's being fielded in the United States are all just really expensive iterations of basic World War II technology. You got a missile that was developed by Germany during World War II with upgrades and sophistication that's gone since then, but it's not really anything really new. The new stuff's in China. They got some cool ass shit. So let's look at some of the cool stuff that's not prototype stuff. It's fielded in operation. The Chinese military today. Check out some of these videos. And you won't see any of this stuff in the Western news. Check them out. So, where's this technology going? Who's going to be using it? Well, duh, it's the Chinese military. And as I've always talked about, you know, how the youth of China is being taught discipline and everything. These kids, the entire society is geared up. They're being trained as cats. They're being trained as little tiny dragons. And they'll grow up to be big, nasty dragons. Now, China's a peaceful nation. But don't confuse being peaceful with being a pacifist. Being a pacifist is not the same as being a sleeping dragon. And don't confuse the two. It's a common mistake, especially being made throughout everything that's going on. The American love with war, war is going to get Americans killed, people. It's not that I'm defending China. I defend China because I live here, but I don't want to see any of my friends killed, and I have friends that are still in the military or have kids that are in the military, American military. I do not want to see them hurt. And as gung-ho as they are, they have no idea what they are walking into, what the American leadership is going to send them into. In my last video, you saw how the Chinese organized together and fought a fire. What do you think is going to happen if the United States defends Taiwan? Defending Taiwan is the same as invading China. It's the same. So if America does any military in all with Taiwan, it will be an invasion of China. Oh, they'll say, the news media will say, we are defending, just like the news media is saying, Putin's crazy, Putin's crazy, Putin's crazy, America didn't do anything, it's just the peaceful Ukrainians. Totally ignoring the bombing of the Donbass for 8 fucking years and the CIA takeover of the Ukrainian government as if it didn't exist. So what's going to happen here is the United States is going to, we're going to defend Taiwan to the last Taiwanese. In reality, they're just going to invade. An invasion of China is the height of folly. China is going to fucking erase the United States. Now, I made that point on a comment, and they said, you are so wrong on so many levels, because Taiwan, Taiwan's been independent now for blah, 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 and China doesn't have this ability, and China would never do this because China's a peace-loving nation. And I'm like, people, you have no idea what China is. If you've never been here, you don't know. So don't you tell me what China is like. I know. I'm there. There it is. That's China. I'm here. This is China. I'm telling you what it's like. China will fucking nuke American cities. They won't even stop for a heartbeat. They will fucking fry your goddamn ass. So let's look at what's going on in China today. China military, the youth.
你们是哪个国家的人？中国的全称是什么？中国的首都在哪里？中国的人口有多少？红旗上有几颗星星？国旗的全称是什么？5星红旗的红色象征着什么？中国建国哪一年？红旗上的大五角星代表什么？红旗上的4颗小星代表什么？4颗小星围着大星象征着什么？5星采用黄色代表什么？作为中国人，你的感受是什么？我是中国人，我骄傲。
看白那個元神老自認，人為畏縮與忍讓，人家嬌氣人性，開口叫吧，高聲叫吧，這裏是全國界兵，歷來強盜要侵入，最終必送命。
I don't want to get too talking about that. People don't want to believe me. They think they know what China is. They've never set foot in China. Don't know any jack shit about China, but oh, China would never. Somebody who's never been to China and says China would never doesn't really know what the hell they're talking about. And that's all I have to say about that for now. In the meantime, let's look at something that's cool. I want to show you something that's totally cool. This is all cool stuff right now. Check this out. These are pretty cool videos. And this is China, guys.
Bro, what are you doing? Come on, let's go. One more. Yeah! There it is.
You know, I kind of like Donald Trump. I still do. I think the guy means well. I don't like what he tried doing with China, but a lot of the bad stuff was being implemented by his neocon administration. But he's certainly a colorful guy, and so in good humor and in the idea of fun, check out this this little fun parody of Trump. Okay, I thought it was funny. Maybe you will too. Check it out.
Donald Trump's response to somebody asking him what day it is. Quite frankly, there are a lot of days. I know a lot of days. I love days. They're very good people. They're very good people. Tuesday, it's a very good day. It's a very good day, Tuesday. I love Tuesday. It's always done incredible things for me. Incredible things happen on Tuesday. But quite frankly, it's a very nasty question.
Okay, people. One of the biggest comments that is always being made at me, if I'm usually by strangers. They don't know my writings, they don't know that I live here. If I say anything positive about China, it's all the boilerplate. What about freedom in Xinjiang? What about the Uyghurs? They've never been. They've never been to Xinjiang. They don't even know anything. All they know is, we gotta protect them. Concentration camps, genocide. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, we gotta do something. Gotta do something now. Evil China, evil China. You wanna know what Xinjiang's like? You wanna know what Xinjiang's like? Really? The real Xinjiang? All right. Check this video out.
不必给我安慰，何必怕我伤悲？就当我从此竖起真情，谁也不陪。我会失去方向，往时光那过去有多美，也会失去不去想起你如何用爱将我包围，那深情的滋味。 真的这样以为。
Yeah, that's Xinjiang. Not what you're kind of led to believe, huh? It's China, guys. It's China. It's China. Fucking idiots. China. I gotta scratch my head. What did you expect? You have visions of Syria in your head? Visions of Afghanistan in your head? That's Xinjiang, people. Now, I think the world would be happier if people start adding positive to the world instead of negatives, like that fucking troll that demands that I change what I say and write about, demands that I do this, demands that I pump out good, substantive articles on aliens every fucking day for free. And if I don't, they're gonna hurt my feelings. They're spectators. They're the lazy ass people that sit on the couch and don't help other people. They don't contribute to society. The world needs people who contribute, not couch potatoes who take and take and take. You gotta participate and you gotta make the world a better place. It's your responsibility. I ask for you to join me in trying the best you can be. Doesn't mean you'll achieve being the best. But if you just make an effort, instead of unleashing hate, help other people. Be the Rufus. Rufus video time, people. Rufus videos.
2点50左右，反正去看事故。到了龙山东路跟众路中间段，一个妈妈抱着那个昏迷的小孩，非常着急，然后看到我就冲过来拦下我。
你能送我一下吗？
当时我看到那个妈妈哭得非常着急，小孩嘛有点昏迷，意识又不清，我让他们抓紧上车。小心点，帮我来。差不多2分钟没到就到了公园了，然后抱着他们的小孩去了急诊室。
我欲缠上为伴，留当一战，不食烟火人间烟下须臾悲欢，句句心事挂眼。酒满然是一山，行之云淡，余生不必为难。莫与人间酒离散，沦为众生长叹。
盘点震惊老外的中国力量。
当往事浮现，放任如梦一场。爱恨此消彼长，停泊回望，我被你投忘。年长从未消亡，踏踏红尘不肯相忘。飞上九天落千丈，为你追忆。
我踏过三千台阶的一片心间尘，迈过了暮色风尘，独上青山。
我作为一名现役军人，挺身而出，这是应该做的。
我们习主席在福建接你们回家。
前往者转移摄像靠右，检查有病号，转移摄像靠右，注意绕行。651转移摄像把你上靠右，后果自负，你要是不让，你再不让我怼你啊！你再不让我怼你啊！653要注意绕行，检查有病号，注意绕行。
来，不咬我手，来，别咬我手，我给你抱上去，我有劲儿，来，快点，同志，给我，你们别咬舌头，让他咬我，放心，你放心，谢谢，来，把它咬叔叔，你看手，咬叔叔，不能咬舌头，咬叔叔。坐这位好好的，慢点啊，注意安全。铲吧。
每次都跟我说，小黑呀，你们外国人怎么那么喜欢夸大中国？这在夸大吗？这在说事实啊！现在我已经到了医院门口了，我准备去做核酸。现在呢，我准备去挂号，然后去做核酸，很快就排上队了。现在呢，有这个发票了，咱们就领做核酸的材料。谢谢，谢谢。我下午4点前就可以获取到结果，这难道是夸大吗？这明明就是快、精准。你绝对不会想到，这是我在打车软件上面2分钟前刚打到的车。这是夸大吗？这是快在了方便。到地方了，这手机没电了咋整啊？这叫夸大吗？这是快捷。我感到非常荣幸，我能在安康的国家里面生活长大。祝中国繁荣昌盛，中非人民一家亲。
Okay, so this was my smorgasbord. I'm just going to call it an end here. Trail off with some videos of what it's like where I live here in China, and wish you all the best. The world seems to be ratcheting up to a nuclear period of insanity going on right now. The United States is trying to accuse Russia, threatening to use tactical nukes. I think Russia will just go straight to the jugular, actually. I think the American leadership are complete idiots, as well as everybody in Davos. But what do I know? What is going to happen, I believe the commander, it's going to be medium bad. Bads. Medium bad. Bad. B-A-D. Medium bads. Originally, those long-term Metallicman followers know, initially it was going to be small bads, but something happened. Things kind of went tits up in a couple of ways. It's now going to be small to medium bats. I don't really know what that means, actually. I'm always thinking in terms of nuclear, but... And bads can mean anything. I'm always thinking in terms of human life, but that may not be what Commander's talking about. Commander might be talking about overall well-being of the planet, or corruption of the quantum makeup of soul. It could be anything. So we don't know. What we do know is we got a roller coaster ride, and we have to assume the best. No, we have to prepare for the worst, but be hopeful for the best. Right now, I'm hoping that all the warmongers, those that love war so much, just kind of go away, one way or the other. But it seems to me they've all got this kind of mental illness that's kind of controlled and squeezing their brains. It's kind of weird. I don't know. So, there you have it. Remember, people, no matter what you do, just be kind to others. Be the best you can be. And have fun. And if people don't like you having fun, well, stay away from them. They'll find out that they've lived a life that didn't have fun. That'll be over. I could have had a lot more fun than what I have had. A lot more. But I was too afraid. I was too afraid to enjoy myself for one reason or the other. Don't be afraid. Just enjoy life, and you'll be fine. And at that, people, just know I believe in you. I want you to have a great life, a great day, and in every way, be the best you can be. Because I believe in you. That's why. Bye.
发财，发财谁的钞票看？